What up, everybody? It's your boy Nate Silva, Naughty Pocho on PSN. There's my boy Rocky. Oh crap. There we go. Full zoom out, my fault. Look, there's my boy Rocky right there. It's my boy Rocky. There's my boy Rocky. There's my truck. I'm gonna be painting this truck sometime this year. I'm not giving up on my dream. My wife wants it, I want it. I've been saving up money for it. I got a lot to learn. I got a lot to do. I've been in the field, the body shop, for about a week, and it's just like I'm mad because I had like an apprenticeship going on, and these motherfuckers, like, nobody really wants. They want you to go to school and shit. Like a nigga 30 years old, like I can't go to school and shit. Like I'm trying to get my truck fixed, nigga. Like been trying to get this truck fixed like forever. There's my boy Rocky. He's a little jealous right now because I've been spending time with the other one. My other puppy. Look at them muscles, man. Look at them muscles. Look at them muscles in them legs. Just, oi, oi. Good diet. Good eating. Look at them jaws. Look, look. Look at them jaws. Look. Look at the jaws. Look at the jaws. Come here. Come here, you. Come here, you big, beautiful giant. Look. Say hi to YouTube. Come here, Rocky. Say hi to YouTube. Say hi to YouTube, Rocky. Such a big boy. Look, look. Rocky son. He won't let me get up. Let me get up, you little shit. So this is my 93 Chevy S10 Blazer. 262 Vortec. Y'all know all about it. Y'all seen her a couple of times. I had just bought this Auto Primer Series filler, fills deep scratches and sands easily. This was just to fill in spots like this. See how this is all messed up? Now, right here, this is the reason why they don't want you to do this outdoors. Because of the sand and the dust and wildlife, like shit like that. See right here? This is what I like about about priming and sanding and body work. See, I messed up. Like, I'm not used to these aerosol cans, but I messed up right here. I'm gonna go ahead and stick my finger in there, because once it dries up, I'm gonna fix that. I messed that up right there. I got a solid coat right here. That was a spot of rust that I took care of. Somebody's been like fucking with my truck, because I don't do this shit to my truck. Bird shit. Somebody's been fucking with my truck because I don't do this kind of shit on my truck. And I can't even, like, if I go throughout my whole entire truck and doing that, it's gonna look ugly. Like, my poor truck's gonna look like a zebra or leopard something. I wanted to go and try to get these little rusty spots, because, let me see, where to drop it. This is an 80 grit sandpaper, and I used a little bit of it to wipe the nozzle of the thing. You can see the paint off my truck right there, but I don't want to really go into it too much. You see, there's my spot. That looks like bad. Anybody can tell you if they sand the truck down and there's rust in it, like bad rust in it, they're gonna be afraid, because they gotta do body filling, they gotta do stuff with the fucking the body. They gotta do tapping, metaling, and all that. See, there's clean metal under there. Clean metal. There's nothing wrong with it. You see that little ring? That's the oxidation from the rust. See? Now you got a shiny piece of metal. But see, the problem is, like I said, I don't want to go over my whole entire truck doing these little spot checks. I mean, this primer, it will help, like, prevent it from getting rusty again. But I don't want the rust to eat through the metal to the point where, like, if you do any metal work with it and hit that with a hammer, the hammer will go right through because the rust ate through the metal. I don't want that. Now, I'm doing this, and I'm going to be doing this throughout 2016 because this is my dream. I told my wife I'm serious about it. I'm tired of losing work. I want to get back into a body shop. This is going to be my resume. I'm going to have to put it on mute because I don't want nobody to criticize my Deadpool language mouth. So, you see? As you can see, the color from this to that, like what I want to do, since I can't afford to strip all this down to primer, and that's what some people are going to want me to do. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go online. I'm doing all my studying online since that's what they want me to do. They want me to go to school. I do all my school online. I learn everything online by some of the top brand names. DuPont paint, which is the people I'm messing with now. Or no, this is Duplicolor. I mess with DuPont paint, Sherwin-Williams paint. What we're gonna do is just a touch-up, just a regular coat. We're gonna sand it down till it's like red like that, smooth it out, clean it off, clean it up, and then slap the paint on top of it. Hopefully that we can just do that, and we'll have to go all the way and, you know, sand it down like this. See, this is what I was gonna show my friend Cody. See, earlier I had took off some of this little bumper guard because it was just falling off because of the wear and tear of the years. So all that's left is this from the adhesive. So I was gonna sand that down, but I'm gonna leave it alone. I was gonna sand all that down, but I'm gonna leave it alone. Right here is where I started like messing with the spray and getting used to the nozzle. You can see just through the primer, look at that. And I thought it was just in my head. When this thing fell off, this little piece fell off right here, I started rubbing my hands over it. I started sanding it down. I noticed there was pocks. Like there's little dents throughout this little metal. So when I go through this, I'm gonna block sand it down. I might have to put Bondo filler, body filler on it or something. I don't know. I hope not. Because I can feel dents. Little pocks and shit like that. So when I pulled that off and I started to do the sanding, what I was looking for was this. This is what I was looking for when I started sanding, was the red. Go from this to this when I was sanding. But it did this. Why it did this? Damage to the body, rust. They didn't do a good job. I can't think of 100 things. Because when you sand a vehicle down, I lost my paper again. Oh. When you sand the vehicle down, you should be able to just see? I just sanded that down in a circle motion, and all that came off was really the top part of the paint. See all this? That's because of rust, blemishes. That's just no good. No good for my truck whatsoever. So, again, with the primer. Ooh, I just dropped it. It's gonna be hard. See, I'm getting used to the nozzle. See, there's the nozzle. It's kind of awesome. They want 6 to 8 inches. I just try to like spray it down and then swoop back over it, give it that clean sweep that it wants. Here we go. That's the best I can do. Look, no drip, no drizzle, none of that. That's just a touch-up. That's not even like a coat. Like, this stuff just dries up fast. I just want to use it to keep it from further rusting, but this is going to be my project. So back to panning on this truck. I went and got a estimate. It's a dark red. It's in bad condition bad condition right now. I'm showing it to you as is. You know, no censorship, none of that shit, none of that I'm flying, I'm fucking God Almighty on fucking badass rims and shit. This is like blue collar redneck economy, like low class truck, you know. It's a 93. It's a Chevy S10 Blazer 262 V6 Vortec. It don't waste too much gas. It's pretty good on gas. It doesn't do too good in the city. Does better on the highway. It's got the classic hinge window, which I wanted to change for the K5 Blazer. The K5 Blazer has the window that goes inside. 4-door. This thing folds the seat down. I want to get some BlackRock rims. Look those up. Blade Series. 15x10s. These are brand new tires. I'm going to go ahead and pop the hood, since I'm going to post this little video on Old School. You see like a lot of drag videos where they got this whole setup right here, this steering wheel right here, history in the making. I'm no